So stepmom had gotten a new phone number and I didn't have it. I didn't know that. And my mom had given it to me so I could text her because I was trying to inquire about having them for Thanksgiving one year. This was like back in 2019.
Okay, so lucky for Kathy, we have the text messages between her and stepmom, November 2019. And let's see if she was really reaching out about Thanksgiving or not. So we know that Kathy doesn't always like to give the entire story when she's making these narratives that really paint her to be the victim or made out to be the bad guy. So today we're going to look at the text messages between her and stepmom that led stepmom to contacting Kathy's mom, Debbie. So on the right-hand side in green is Kathy, and on the left-hand side in gray is stepmom. So it would appear that Kathy texted stepmom first, and we can't see Kathy's entire message, but it starts out, I want you to close your eyes for 1 second and imagine this scenario in your head. Seriously, close your eyes. And then she talks about stepmom's kids are at their dad's house weekend. And during that weekend, you go about your normal routine, sleep in maybe, and from the context of this, I am assuming Kathy is going to draw a picture about her situation with the girls, but applying it to stepmom's children. So stepmom replies, your story is nothing but a bunch of fictional stories you create to make yourself into a victim. Lose my number or I'll file a harassment charge against you. The minute you involve my kids was the minute you lost any sympathy from me. If everything that had gone on was so, quote, untrue, then there wouldn't be over 450 pages and videos of evidence to support it. Please save the, quote, I got hacked BS because we both know that's not going to fly. Also, I don't have a vindictive ex-husband and we have not brainwashed the girls and you are the sole creator of this situation. You disgust me as a mother and as a person. Anyone that would lie about their child being unaliving is sick. The girls are doing well and is still in therapy with improvements daily, but you disregarding their feelings and the reason why and pushing them when they say they don't want to see you right now is only pushing them further away. You have no idea what we say or do to support their relationship with you, but if they don't want to at this point, you need to accept that and work through some of the reasons in therapy. Start accepting responsibility for your actions and stop looking for someone else to blame. Kathy responds with, and you just proved my point. Not one thing you said in reference to me is true. You've brainwashed yourself. You made yourself look like the, quote, hero, and in reality, it's turned out to be nothing but child abuse. And prove the point about brainwashing yourself. How do you know my stories are, quote, lies? Were you there? Right beside me? And I discussed you as a mother? What a horrible thing to say to someone's stepmom. That's just absolutely heartbreaking to hear you say those words, but goes to prove my point that you have a vendetta against me. So thank you for that. I truly appreciate that. I genuinely do. I think that you just hung yourself with those hateful, nasty words, sweetheart. I cannot allow myself to waste any more energy on this with you. You're the one that has to sleep with that in your heart every night. I know that I'm a wonderful mommy. Your words can't hurt me. And until you realize that you're only hurting those girls by having those thoughts of me that you do, then my girls are absolutely in an abusive situation that I will fight to get them out of. I never knew that you were so disgusted by me. It kind of hurts my feelings because I thought you were actually a pretty cool lady, and I have taken responsibility more than you'll ever know because this type of relationship you want for us. I'm going to add you to my prayers. I really mean that. I feel like when people say that, that's a personal jab to them or something, but please know that that's not how I mean it. I really do pray for peace for all of us. And then stepmom says, this is what I got this morning. And Kathy goes on to say, huh? And she continues on by saying, oh, you're forwarding my message to someone? LOL, no biggie. I understand. Let me ask you this, stepmom, and this is just for you, not dad. What would satisfy you that I could do to maybe help you to actually want to encourage my children to speak with me instead of rejecting me due to the situation they deal with right now? Basically, what could I do for all of us to be on one side for the girls? Is there anything I could do to help ease your mind? To our knowledge, stepmom doesn't respond to Kathy after this, but you can see Kathy's responses are defensive and gaslighting. She also does a lot of word salad. The last message is also really interesting because she asks stepmom the same questions that stepmom's already answered in her initial response.